When the PS Portal got first announced, like a lot of you, I was a bit disappointed with this new PlayStation accessory. It was a device that could only stream your PS5 as long as you had a really good internet connection, but also it did have the benefits of the DualSense controller. Such a shame that they went with this. I'm upset because they've limited this hardware. Fast forward 2 years, I was gifted the PS Portal from a lovely client of mine, and after spending so much time with it, I actually grown to love this accessory. I took it abroad to Greece. I still had a really good internet connection, and I remember I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It was so good. You couldn't stream any PlayStation games natively, but as long as you had your PS5, you could stream it with this accessory. But now fast forward 2 years, there's been some amazing updates to this accessory, and for someone like me, a future dad, I might eventually be finding myself not able to stay in this room and at this desk. Oh. That was fun. So since Christmas is coming up, you might be thinking, what should I get my spoil-ass child? Or, be like me, what can you buy yourself? And FYI, if you want to enjoy some incredible games from PlayStation, you now don't need to own a PS5 to play these games. With these new updates, the PS Portal now has streaming functionality. If you have a friend come round and they want to play a multiplayer game on your PS5, you could use your Portal as long as you have a different account. If you don't have any friends, you could either find some, or you could go online and complain to the world of how unfair this world is and you're such a victim. Nowadays, you shout loud enough, you might just get hurt. Or arrested in the UK. I can't believe people think the PS5 is any good. Now they're gonna hear about this. Oh, you think this is good? You must be diabolically stupid to think this is good. Man, I love this new keyboard I've got. I'm a full-time keyboard warrior now. Shit!
Mr. Anton, we have just been notified that you have offended someone, therefore we are looking for your arrest.
What?
Well, you should have thought of that before.
But I'm typing on the new Akko MOD68 HE aluminium keyboard.
Oh, well, I want to hear more. Carry on.
Akko have brought out a new keyboard, the MOD68 HE aluminium magnetic keyboard. It comes in this beautiful box, and this keyboard looks absolutely slick. This magnetic switches are ideal for casual gamers, beginners, and anyone who wants a reliable, comfortable typing or gaming experience. It's so lightweight, but I also love the sound of the keys. The one I've got is the wired version, but there is also a wireless version. There is a tri-mode connection system which ensures very low latency and highly responsive performance across all connections, and you can switch between these seamlessly. There is also full key travel with adjustable acquisition points, which means if you game with a mouse or keyboard, you can match the acquisition points to your feel. Want to gently touch the key for a greater response during an intense game?
Oh. This is hard.
Or you can have a deeper press for tactical feedback or when you are working. There are different colors and lights to change the color of the keyboard, and with this you can fully customize your lighting, assignments, all through a browser where it saves on the cloud. So if you're using Windows or Mac, this keyboard is perfect. And if you click the link below, you can get 20% off this keyboard for Black Friday. Or if you do check their website out with the link below that, there are up to 50% on other products on their website. It's much smaller than other keyboards which I like, and it's helping me with all my editing. So click the link and make sure you take advantage of that Black Friday deal. So, are we good?
You're still under arrest. And I'm taking that keyboard.
So the PS Portal launched on November 15th, 2023, and it's now been out for just over 2 years. Like myself and a lot of us, I didn't think the PS Portal would actually take off with popularity. And during that time when it came out, I remember it was very hard to get a PS Portal. As much as I wanted a PS Vita or the new PS Vita 2, I would have loved to have played native games on this device. I can now understand why Sony decided to go this route of streaming your PS5 because of how expensive it was for the Vita, how high priced the memory cards were for the system, the rise of smartphones and mobile gaming, and then the lack of support, and then it was inevitable that it just dropped to its inevitable death. But the PS Portal has an 8-inch screen, 1080p resolution, and runs at 60 FPS. At launch, you could stream your PS5 anywhere in the world as long as you had a very good internet connection, and I believe Sony stated a minimum of 5 megabits per second is recommended. 15 megabits per second is recommended for a better experience. Now, I tested it at home, it was great. I played it upstairs, downstairs, I went to my mum's. I didn't have a great internet connection, so that wasn't really good. But then I retested it at Elsa's mum's house, and she had a brilliant internet connection, and it ran really freaking good.
And look, as you can see, guys, the connection is just so good. Let's jump into... The volume's probably so loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. Now, she's got great internet connection.
We went on holiday, I played it in the hotel and the airport, and you can see the woman in the background, she actually looks a bit jealous of my freaking PS Portal, she ain't getting that. You couldn't actually use it at the airport or a hotel because most of the time you needed more than a password such as a sign-in browser, and it wasn't until June 2024 they updated the system to 3.0 so you were able to do so. Another big positive. Our flights got delayed, so this did help me out a lot when I was waiting at the hotel. I brought my headphones with me as this device can only be used by Sony's headphones or earbuds, as it uses PlayStation Link and Sony's low latency wireless audio. Don't get me wrong, you can go wired, but who wants to really go wired in 2025 or 2026? But it is a bit annoying that you would have to spend another £200 for the earbuds. They look really cool, or maybe around 100 for the Pulse Elite headset. It is what it is. But overall, I was very happy with the PS Portal. It did what it said. It just gave myself more ways and better ways to stream my PS5 and keep connected on playing some games. But now the PS Portal has got a 6.0 update. This does transform the PS Portal to really good, to really freaking good in my eyes. If you don't have a PS5, you can now buy a PS Portal and a PS Plus premium membership, and you can stream some amazing PlayStation games. So you don't need the freaking console. You can now officially cloud stream from your PS Portal, and you do not have to connect directly to a PS5. I have tried out some incredible games. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like there's no lag, there's no latency issues because I'm now streaming directly onto the servers of PlayStation, and it is just flawless. There is a flawless performance with streaming these games.
Spider-Man, the quality is unbelievable.
The quality is incredible. I've played Like a Dragon Ishin. I think that game's coming off the PS Plus now, and it's a bit annoying because I just started it. So that's great.
Literally, I can't believe this quality. Look how good it is.
But there are a ton of games. So first of all, when you now turn on, you will now be prompted with 3 options. Remote play, which you can connect to your PS5 and stream whatever games you have on there digitally, or the one game you have in the console. But there is now cloud streaming, and you can stream games from your PS5 library. If you have them digitally, it's actually really quick to boot up. Just choose a game and play. I've got games like Stellar Blade, that works on my PS Portal. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Resident Evil 4, and honestly, I'm impressed with the quality of these games. As long as you have a PS Plus premium membership, yes, you do need that to get the benefits of this on the PS Portal. If you do, you can now stream the selection of modern games and older games, so it's nuts. So technically for £200 in the UK, plus another £120 in the UK and $159 in the USA, which is quite a freaking lot for a year's membership. Don't get me wrong, I always advise buying physical games. I just don't really like subscription services. That's why I buy physical. Look what Xbox are doing with their subscription service. So even though it's £120 for the year in the UK, God knows knows what it will be in the future. As of this moment, if you spend £10 a month for the premium membership and you get a £200 portal, you can enjoy some amazing games, which is a very freaking good price. But the only thing I will say is that you don't know if this is going to change in the future. Inevitably, the gaming market, the economic conditions, you just know one day if it gets popular enough in the next generation, because there's supposedly a handheld coming for the PS6, you don't know, Sony will be like, oh, more and more people are playing this. Put the price up. We want the price up. We want your money. So that's why I always opt for physical games. Once you've got it, you ain't going to be paying more for it. But alongside these updates, there are more new features. You can now set a passcode on your portal for security. You now have 3D audio support. Didn't realize we didn't have 3D audio support before. Yeah, just didn't notice. But you've got that both on remote play and cloud streaming. You have in-game purchases now. That's supported. The companies want your money, so you can be on your portal and be buying microtransactions. Don't do that. Accessibility options for cloud streaming, game invites during cloud streaming, so you can now join multiplayer sessions easier. So in essence, a family member can come around, or a friend. I don't have a lot of friends come around because, you know, I'm a bit old. The PlayStation's my friend. But technically they can come around. You could be playing a multiplayer game on your PlayStation 5, and if you wanted, they could be on your PlayStation portal. As long as it's a different PSN account, you could dive into the same multiplayer game and you could be playing against each other online or with each other online. I think this is a freaking great feature. That's if you have friends. Okay, are you ready for this? You can join on the PS portal, yeah? Make sure you do. Come on! Do it! I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it, friend. I said...
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would...
As time has gone on with the PS4, I feel like it's only gained more and more popularity, because the fact that you don't need to be at a desk, you don't have to hog up the TV, because let's be honest, a lot of dads out there's a lot of dads on this channel, a lot of dads out there won't have access to their TV all the time. Sometimes their kids will be watching something, or sometimes their girlfriend will be watching something very good, and it's good for your brain. It's not brain dead content.
Understand that. Why do you do that?
No, soap actors is different than the
That's
movies.
actually not true.
No, I believe that I think on soaps that
That's
it's
actually
a
not
little more
true.
dramatic.
Not
and
true.
I think that I think so. I've done soap and
Not
I've done
true.
regular.
Not
Hey,
And
we're supposed to be
either
spending
way,
time
whether
together.
soap or
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
reality.
I do believe that the PS Portal is a really freaking good accessory, a lot more easier and accessible around the house, and even when you are out of the house. And going into the next generation, I don't like mentioning that because it feels like it's too soon. Going into the next generation with the PS6, yes, it is known that supposedly there's going to be a handheld alongside that PlayStation 6, probably to make it more affordable, because God knows how much that next system's going to be. Sony have realized that there is a market for this, because you're making it much more easier for people to play these amazing games on their consoles and on their handhelds. And with this new update, I think it's just a game changer. It has made me start playing my PS Portal a lot more now, even around the house, because I've been going downstairs. Els sometimes says, are you coming down? And I'm like, rather stay out here playing some Ark Raiders or Battlefield 6. Don't tell her that. My point is, I can be downstairs, I can be in the bedroom, I can have my headphones on, and I can take this with me. As of this video, I'm actually going to Newcastle, got some family emergency, but I will be bringing my PS Portal because I will be getting a flight there, and forget driving up there. I'm taking my PS Portal, and I feel like as long as I've got a good internet connection wherever I am, I can be enjoying some of my games and still staying up to date with the latest PlayStation 5 games. All those exclusives, especially from the Japanese state of play, which was, listen, I enjoyed the show, but I'm not gonna lie, there weren't a lot of games there. There was probably like a couple of games I was interested in, but overall I enjoyed the show. To be honest, I want the guy's cardigan. To be honest, I actually want his cardigan more than anything. Yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment. What do you think about this video? What do you think about the PS Portal? Have you got one? Do you still play it? Do you not want one? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Well, let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video, 10 things you need to know about Where Wins Me. Shout out to Will Davis. I don't trust games like this, sounds too ambitious for its own good. Even if it wasn't free, I'd still question the quality and ambition, but I guess we'll see. And shout out to B Hill, went through with the pre-order myself, as everything about it says the game deserves your support. We get to pre-download it in several hours too. Yes, we still gotta wait until Friday to dive in. I feel like we're really about to be in for something monumental. As for a new gold standard for gaming, is soon to be set in place. November 14th, only 3 more days. Obviously, as of this video, Where Winds Meet would have been out. I'm hoping to get a video out next week, and then the week after, I'll look to get my Ghost of Yotei review out. It's coming. But Where Winds Meet, I don't know what people are saying now. Maybe you'll let me know in the comments, but I'm really excited for this. Even if it's a free to play, I still think I'm so interested in this game. I can't wait to purchase it and see. Hopefully this game lives up to the hype. Well, I say hype, I hope it lives up to my own expectations because it just looks amazing, the stuff you can do. Missions, jobs, combat, exploration. So we're gonna have to see. Anyways, my ultimate fat loss guide for gamers is out. If you want to lose body fat, I will tell you how. No BS. You don't have to take any of Pokemon's cookies, and I'm not trying to sell you something stupid. If you do want to support though, lovegamingneutro.com. We've got some merch. We've got some new merch coming soon. I will see you soon. Intergalactic haircut.